Hello, it's me, the ukulele teacher, and I am here today to record a ukulele tutorial of the song that is called Starving by Hailee Steinfeld. So, grab your uke, make sure it's in tune, and when it is in tune it should sound something like this. And let's get ready to learn the song. The first thing I'm going to do is play you through a quick verse and chorus to give you a rough idea, the most approximate idea, of how the song will sound when you've learned it. If you'd like a song sheet so that you can follow along with me, then be sure to sign up to patreon.com/uketeacher, where you get a free PDF song sheet with every single lesson, plus each video at least 24 hours before the rest of the world, and loads of other cool perks, goodies, and exclusive rewards as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know just what to say. Things that scare me, I should just walk away. But I can't move my feet. The more that I know you, the more I want to. Something inside me's changed. I was so much younger yesterday. Oh, I didn't know that I was starving till I tasted you. Don't need no butterflies when you give me the whole damn soup. By the way, right away, you do things to my body. I didn't know that I was starving till I tasted you. I didn't know that I was starving till I tasted you. Now, talking of Patreon, this song was requested by one of my Patreon subscribers, Christina Foss. She has been supporting me since the beginning of the year, and not only did she get to choose this song that I'm doing a lesson on right now, but she will even get to keep this awesome Ortega Guitars ukulele that I'm doing the lesson on. So Christina, thank you so much for your support, and I hope you enjoy playing this ukulele. I've used it in dozens of lessons and it's never let me down yet. As I said, this was given to me by Ortega Guitars, who not only provided this ukulele that I'm going to be giving away, but they also sponsored this video. So if you'd like to find out more information about them or this ukulele, then check out the link in the video description below. Now, as you might have noticed, this song is just the same 4 chords repeated in the same order all the way through. What I'm going to do is teach you how to play those 4 chords first. Then, if you find that just a little bit too difficult, I'm going to teach you the easy version, which, while it's a lot easier, will require the use of a capo. So if you want to learn the song in the open position, then these are the 4 chords that you'll need. If you already know them, or you want to learn the easy chords, then skip ahead now. To play the chord of E, bar the 4th fret with your first finger. That means you push down on all 4 strings at the same time with your first finger. Then add your 4th finger to the 7th fret of the first string. And the chord of E should sound like this. To play the chord of F sharp minor, put your first finger on the 1st fret of the 3rd string. Then put your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, and your 3rd finger on the 2nd fret of the 2nd string. And the chord of F sharp minor should sound like this. To play the chord of C sharp minor, put that bar back on the 4th fret of the ukulele, and then add your 3rd finger to the 6th fret of the 4th string, and the chord of C sharp minor should sound like this. And to play the chord of B, slide that C sharp minor down 1, 2 frets like this, and then move your 2nd finger over to the 3rd fret of the 3rd string, and the chord of B should sound like this. Now basically, all the way through the entire song, the chords go from E to F sharp minor to C sharp minor to B. E, F sharp minor, C sharp minor, and B. Now there are a lot of bar chords in this song, and if you find that something that you struggle with and you find it a little bit difficult, then you've got 2 options. One, you can check out my video on how to play bar chords first. It'll give you a couple of handy hints and tips to make the whole thing a lot easier and a little bit less frightening. Then come back and finish learning the song using the bar chords, and it'll all seem a lot easier and a lot more pleasant. Or option 2, I'm going to teach you the easy chords, or the cheating chords if you like, but that will require using a capo. Stick the capo on the 4th fret of the ukulele, and these are the chords that you'll need if you want to play with the capo on the 4th fret. If you already know them, then skip ahead now. To play the chord of C, put your 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the 1st string, and the chord of C should sound like this. To play the chord of D minor, put your 1st finger on the 1st fret of the 2nd string, your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, and your third finger on the second fret of the third string. And the chord of D minor should sound like this. To play the chord of A minor, just lift up your first and third fingers and leave your second finger on the second fret of the fourth string. And the chord of A minor should sound like this. And to play the chord of G, put your first finger on the second fret of the third string, your second finger on the second fret of the first string, and your third finger on the third fret of the second string. And the chord of G should sound like this. And if you're playing the song with the capo on the fourth fret, then all the way through the song, the chords will be C to D minor, to A minor, to G. Or if you're playing without the capo, the chords all the way through the song will be E to F sharp minor, to C sharp minor, to B. Whichever way though that you want to learn how to play the song, the finger picking pattern that I'm going to teach you is the same either way. So for me, because I find it easier to play without the capo, I'm going to be using the chords of E, F sharp minor, C sharp minor and B, but it'll be exactly the same for you if you're playing the chords of C, D minor, A minor and G with the capo. First thing you're going to need to do is get the fingers in your right hand in the right position. So for that, you're going to need to put your thumb above the fourth string and then your first, second and third fingers underneath the third, second and first strings. Then you've got strings 4, 3, 2 and 1, and you can easily play them individually or together without having to worry about where the fingers on your right hand are. So I start off on the chord of E by plucking the third string on its own, and then I pluck strings 4, 2 and 1 together like this. And then on the F sharp minor I pluck all 4 strings together, and then I play up, down, up. So it's 3, and then 4, 2 and 1 on the E, and then 4, 3, 2 and 1 together, and up, down, up on the F sharp minor, like this. And then on C sharp minor you play string 4 on its own, and then strings 3, 2 and 1 together. And then you do the same thing on the B as you did on the F sharp minor, pluck all 4 strings together, and then play up, down, up. So let's play through the entire sequence from the top, nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. And when you can play that sequence through, whether with or without the capo, just repeat it again and again and again, and you've got the entire song. You play it through 4 times for the verse and 6 times for the chorus, and if you like, you can play it through twice for the intro as well. And the song literally just repeats verse, chorus all the way through, and there is no change in the chord sequence whatsoever. So just carry on repeating it, put that all together, and you've got the entire song. And that's how to play Starving by Hailee Steinfeld. Once again, a big thank you to Christina for supporting me on Patreon and for choosing this awesome song for me to do a tutorial on. Again, you will be getting to keep this amazing Ortega Guitars ukulele that I have been using throughout the video. If you guys have got any requests for future lessons that you'd like me to do, then let me know right now in the comments below. Also, don't forget to check out Ukulele Tees for an awesome and wide selection of exclusive ukulele themed t-shirts, whether for yourself or they make an awesome Christmas present as well. I've been the Ukulele Teacher, and I'll be back again soon with some more great lessons and videos for you, but until next time, I love you all and I wish you the best.